The new Go line of Onyx devices features, for what we can see, a more physically thin and simplified approach to their devices. This is the Go 10.3. It has no SD card, no color, and doesn't even feature a glow light, although it is razor thin and still manages to have audio, microphones, USB-C, and comes with an all-new pen, so let's crack it open. So there's a ton to cover when it comes to Onyx devices, which is why we usually do an unboxing and review separately, because these guys warrant it. This is the Go series, and it says make a difference, so that's still there, nicely etched in. This whole thing is leather-esque. It has the appearance of leather with the feel of leather, and a little bit of an inlaid kind of piano finish sheen right here, and this is recessed. It is not raised. So on the back you get some light specs, which we have mentioned already. It's quite nice, honestly. It's a pretty balanced unit, I must say. I'm not sure what they're entirely going for with this new Go line. I guess they just didn't want to have a 6th generation of Note, just to make it kind of seem like it's all played out, because they are on Note 5 right now. You have some foam inlaid right here to protect the device. Some manufacturers don't do that, and that's important because if you live in South Africa or something and this is traveling a long way, this might get damaged. Already this is looking really nice, but let's put it off to the side just for a second. I am super excited to see what kind of pen they're using. Are they going to go back to the nice Nova Air pen, which is honestly one of my top 3 favorite pens? I have no idea. I've just opened this. I don't know what they're using. Oh, you have some guides here. Let's go over this. You have some Go series 10.3, and you have multiple languages, which is also really respected, honestly, because a lot of manufacturers just put maybe 1 or 2 or just Chinese only, so it is nice to see that manufacturers go the extra mile. What do we have here? Oh my goodness, it is! I did not know that. Oh, it's a different color. Wow, that's great. Thank you so much. Wow, you know, I kind of had a feeling, honestly. Let's see what we got here. This is more of a clay cream color. I'm going to bring this into the play again. This is the Nova Air pen. This is the one from yesteryear, way back when, and it is a very nice lightweight pen. Now let us see this one. Ooh, very nice contrast. This is again a matte kind of off-white clay. It's almost like a light gray, and it is using the traditional tips. It is not using the conical triangular Nova Air tips, so that's really nice, and it looks like they give you the same thimble color cover as the other generation. Now let's take a look at the unit itself. This should slide out the bottom. It does. This is really nice. Okay, wow, classy. Look at that. Boox Go series. So you have this nice pinstripe line, and you have, well, you know what? Taking a page out of the Xiaomi W7, this is a leather backing, an actual leather backing. Now, it is a backing of leather. I don't know if the leather is authentic, genuine, or synthetic, but it is leather. It is to whatever definition it is. You have the Boox logo on the bottom left corner with contrasting light grays. Everything's light gray. So it almost looks like the Mi Book 103 we just reviewed. It's light gray on light gray with a surrounding gunmetal, well, surrounding build. This thing is crazy thin. Very thin. We're going to get an exact measurement before the review. You have tiny little thin speakers here. That's crazy. These things are thinner than the width of a Tic Tac. You have some microphones downstairs and a USB-C. I don't see any SD or removable storage of any kind around the entire thing, and it looks like you have a power button up top. So let's get to weighing this, because we need to see how light or heavy this is coming in at for all you guys. So the pen itself with the thimble off is 13 grams, which should be the same as the previous generation. 14 grams, so it's a little bit heavier. Do that one more time just to see. Yep, 13 grams, so it's 1 gram lighter than the last generation. And let's see what we're coming in with. 375, and to give you a frame of reference, an Amazon Kindle's around 200, cell phones around 300, so it's coming in at right around what you'd want to carry on a day-to-day basis. Now there's something else we got to cover before we wrap up, all pun intended, and that's the cover, because, well, we never really do a lot of coverage on all these because of the inconsistencies of if you may get it or not. And what I mean by that is, depending on the outlet you purchase this from, you may or may not get an included cover. So just keep in mind that this may or may not be included. This is the first time this has come off, and that's not a mistake. It's just a double magnet system. but I've never seen that before. Typically it is latched on either one or the other, but this one seemed to have been completely detached. So it looks like you just take out all this stuff. Oh, look at this, we're doing complete magnets here. This is great. So what you would do is grab this, slide it in. It is most definitely going to just kind of line itself up via the magnets, and there you have it. There's your case, and you have this bend as well, so that's all really nice. And finally, does the pen snap to the side of the unit? Oh no, it might be too thin. This might actually be too... No, it does! Wow, that is a weak magnet. That is a very weak magnet, so keep that in mind, that that's not the strongest magnet we've seen. That's coming right off there. So all of these things are important to when it comes down to you tangibly holding this in your hand. But for now, this is everything that comes in the box with the brand new Go Series 10.3 from Onyx. They have gone a thinner, lighter, more streamlined approach to their unit. I don't know if that's going to reflect into the smaller version, but you'll have to wait and see on our channel to find out.